Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Yeah, I didn't see you. So, I was reading my things to do, and I saw this. Um, yeah, it's perfectly straight, and you can totally see it. With my let's just be real here. This is how all handwriting should look. It's actually not that bad. So, it says do hair vid. Well, I'm here to do a hair vid. And you know what it also says? On this date. Will this video ever be watched in the future? Yes. Is this a timestamp? Yes, it is. It's like one of those burial capsules. Okay, enough of that. No, I did not throw it. If you think. Okay, whatever. I threw it. So, step one, jump into a lake. Okay, so, first off, first thing you're gonna wanna do in order to achieve my pompadour, which will slowly change and develop over time. And when I say develop over time, I mean minutes. Because hair won't stay the same. It's not a photo shoot, unfortunately. But so first thing you want to do, just go soak yourself in the river. You'll be great. And then come back out and I will join you. Or not join you. Hold on. There's a virus going around. I will go jump in a river myself and I will catch you in a moment. All right. Step one, complete. Completely drench your hair and yourself. You get a. All right. So first product that I'm going to be applying to my hair is a conditioner, just because it helps with heat protection. It, straightens out my hair. My hair is fluffy and wavy, curly-ish, wavy-ish. It's kind of all over the place sometimes. Not when it's soaked. When it's soaked now, it's just a disaster. All right, and then next product is I'm going to be placing in some mousse. Can you see this? Hopefully you can. Mousse just helps with volume and it'll help me just get a nice pompadour, the one that kind of goes up here and it's all perfect and everything. All right, and then the final product that I will be applying is quicksand. Dun dun! It's got a matte finish, pretty high hold. I usually put about like 2 dime size of glops in my hair. Yeah, I know, glops. I don't even know if that's a word. It is now, okay. Webster Dictionary, I got you a new word. So the reason why I put more than a single dime is just so that, do you see how long this hair is? I have to maintain perfect and beautiful hair, obviously. So yeah, I just want to make sure that my hair stays up, and because I usually end up playing with my hair or touching it constantly during the day. So it's just a bonus to bonus. Just holds my hair better. All right, and then the next thing is the brush. This is really important because normally if you're using like single one of those long skinny combs, I'll find a picture of it and place it like here. Can I here? Maybe here. But the reason why I use one of these is it's rounded, and you can pull up like this and have as the hair dryer, as you follow with the hair dryer. Un momento. Yes, it's on the floor. Alright, so my technique with doing my hair is usually I follow it like this. And I follow it as I go up. And that way, for me at least, it straightens it. And it also just kind of makes it so that I'm drying every bit and it's staying how I want it to stay. So not one side of my head is kind of curly, or I'm not like having clumps where it's not volumized. And then something that's kind of hard to show on camera, but What I really like doing is I usually bend at the waist and have my head hanging down, so that way I don't have to put as much effort into getting my hair to stay volumized, because my hair is hanging down. All I have to do is just go like that. So I will probably jump cut to that. Um, I know I say a lot of ums. It's an issue of mine. It's a too hard to explain. All right. Okay, before I start blow drying my hair and all that explanation, I know, so much explanation. I usually like to make sure I spray the conditioner in so I can get it all around my hair, just because I don't want the extra damage from the blow dryer, because there's a thing called split ends, dead hair, so on and so forth. It's like whipped cream, what mousse is. So, just open up your mouth and go, no, don't. Usually, this might actually be a little bit too much for my hair right now. In the past, when my sides have grown out, I don't normally apply it to my sides, but I think unintentionally I do. And I don't know if I already showed this or not, but I will now. So the back of my hair is a lot shorter compared to the front of my hair. And it diminishes over time because it loses air bubbles. So yeah, if you have like long hair all over, a glob, whatever, I can't speak. I'm dyslexic. But getting a bigger fluff ball for more hair, obviously smaller for less hair. Rubbing around the hands and yes, the fresh smell of chemicals, gotta love it. Just massaging it into the hair, and then it should look something like this. I mean, well, if you're me, it should look something like this. If you're someone else, I don't know what to say for you, I'm sorry. Okay, so after fluffifying your hair, what you should look like is a dog that has just gotten back from the groomers, and your hair will just be fluffy after applying those two products. So what I've made sure to do is back here normally gets missed. So when you go through the hair slowly and slowly get it all filled with volumization, Then you get something like this. Okay, is this practical? Nah, maybe not. You're probably going to want something that's a bit shorter or not as fluffy. Have I applied any more product? Like, almost. There we go. I say a lot. It's a social disease, actually. I have suffered from it, and too. I've suffered from it ever since I became a. I have suffered from it ever since I have had become. Before you turn off from the story, I've suffered from this since I was a mere little child. It's a tragic condition. The ums and uhs, ugh, it's terrible. Okay, so you should. When I say you should, I'm demanding. That's right, I demand you. No, there I go again. So, creating a mohawk is the best way to apply all the product in the. It's just too thick. Okay. So applying a mohawk like this is the most useful way to get the product in and all over. Then you kind of have to brush it back. I know it's a pain. Why can't you just go with the mohawk? But no. Then just running your fingers through it until you've run all the product out. No, don't run all the product out. Okay. So there's a couple ways with longer hair. You have to deal with a couple things. Your hair is gonna flop sometimes unless you have heavier product. So let's see. You're gonna have something like this with longer, fluffy hair. That's just part of it, unless you apply a whole heck of a lot of product or you have something that's a bit denser. Now, there's multiple ways to deal with that, like just having thicker, more product, gel, for those of you that use that. Like if I were to apply gel, this is what it would look like. Well, without the matte texture. It looks very combed, it's very stuck up. Oh, and a trick I've learned for those of you that haven't learned it yet is when you have stuff that's sticking up or not going the right way, taking this hand, pressing it back, and just kind of following it. And doing that for both sides. So, here's like the first styled over kind of pompadour that you can do with the products I've shown and techniques. My techniques, okay? I claim them. No one else has ever done them before. You hear me? No. So, something like this. Or you could do like the side roll. I don't know if it's actually called that, but it's what I call it. So, this side could be done a little nicer. I'm not really paying attention to that. So, I'm just doing an amalgamation of how to do my hair and just showing it off because I'm gonna show off. No. But like it gives that volume, that height, it, provides so it's not just flat. All right, and then for doing a more like standard pompadour or undercut kind of look, this is what you're going to end up with. If you just make sure to put your hand in the back and brush up like that. Is this impractical? Yeah, it kind of is, because you have that hair wavy movement, and when you move around, it'll do that. So for exercising and movement, but if you're standing still, it's a perfect haircut for you, with this height at least. All right. So there we go. Yes, I. All right. Yeah. So this is what. All right, and then this. Pull your hair down like that.